Hey guys, sorry for taking a few weeks off, but today we're going to be unboxing and installing this Gator 9-inch touchscreen mirror display reversing camera. So I was fortunate enough to receive a beautiful gift certificate from my parents, 200 big ones for super cheap auto, which is quite cool. So let's open this puppy up as carefully as possible, because if it doesn't work, I want to be able to return it. Now I've got a couple of things to help this work. It does use the cigarette lighter, so I've just grabbed a dual USB so I can still plug something else in, and a memory card. It can actually take up to 62 gigs, but I just grabbed 16 gigs, should be enough. And also it was 10 bucks, so I'll leave that one to last. Now I'm just hoping that this is going to be big enough to reach the back of my mama wagon. So it comes with like a little cord that looks like it's for plugging into the computer. And annoyingly, it is the... I should actually learn what these cables are actually called, but the sort of cable that you use to charge up a PS3 controller. So not quite micro USB, but it's like unwanted cousin. So you got your user manual. You got, these are the clips to clip it onto the back of your existing mirror. Here's the camera. I won't take it out of packaging just because I don't want to scratch it up. You do get a couple of screws with it, which is great. Self-tapping ones at that. And some 3M tape, so I'll probably use a combination of both to keep it up. And, oh, that's annoying. Why wouldn't you just give me the cable? Why wouldn't you just give me the cable? I'm hoping somewhere in my PS3 drawer there is a longer one of these, because I guess they assume you've got a new car with multiple cigarette lighters, but I'm installing this in a 2003 boy. So I might have to order a new one off eBay, that being the case. So this is the main event, as you will. Actually nice. So it is a functioning mirror as well, which is cool. Yeah, so you can see you got your AV and your USB. So it seems a little bit more simple than ones I've hooked up in the past, which is great. And we have a look at this. We've got the video and is it active and neutral? Or just active? Surely there should be a neutral there as well. So you're going to have active and negative to hook up to your reversing light. No, it looks like you just hook it up to your switch active for your reversing light, and you're done. So you got 3 things to connect up: cigarette lighter, which is pretty cruisy. And your this needs to get fed back to the camera, or back to the monitor I should say. And yeah, of course you're switched active. So anyway, let's give it a go. Guys, excuse the general condition of my garage and my vehicle at the moment, but so I've just managed to get a snake through, and if I zoom in there you'll see that it's managed to get through right at the end as well. When you're doing this, if you kind of aim for on top of these little handles, there's like a little channel, and then it will just slip straight through nice and easy. But yeah, I'm very happy about that, because I really did not want to take apart this whole roof. That would be the hardest part of the whole job if I did. But yeah, $5, I think $4.95 to be exact, saved me a whole lot of heartache. Next step would just be chucking on a fucking I'll probably install this first and feed it through, rather than installing it afterwards and finding out it's hard to push it through where the wire is. So let's do that. As I've just drilled this little hole through here, so the aim of the game is to push it through, try and create a hole as small as possible. You can see there's a little bit of light getting through there. My camera will focus. Anyway, you can see there's a little bit of light getting through there, so it should work. Hopefully I've made it big enough for the little ox bit to get through. But yeah, we'll try and snag that through, and then once that's through, we can sticky tape and screw this on here, and then we're almost home free. Alright guys, just got the camera on and through the little hole. I'm gonna probably just put one screw in. I think that should be, it's only like, I don't know, 5 grams or something, so I'm sure that'll be enough to hold it in. Where's one of those little screws. Never forget to draw these pilot holes, guys. Might seem like a small detail, but it just saves you snapping it in the middle of it, or even worse, it just cracking, especially if you're drilling to like crappy plastic like this. So just always drill your pilot holes. Alright guys, first major gripe with this product is I drilled 2 pilot holes. I even made the second one a bit wider, but the screws they give you look to be made out of some sort of plastic or something, as they just come loose. So it looks like there's some head still on there. It's got 3M tape that comes with it, which is great. Fortunately, when I was drilling this one in, took a little bit of that tape off, so I'm just going to put some clear tape over both the sides like that and hope for the best. Alright guys, so I've run the cable from here to there. Unfortunately, the way that they've run the cable is too short to reach down here. I need to splice into the reversing light. I've just double checked, we've got enough video feed, so I've taped it to the snake. I'm going to bring this forward first, and then we're going to finish off the back end. Very glad that we managed to pull this out the other end. Now that's all that's left is a couple of splices, and we're pretty much good. Guys, first splice is done. Like I was saying before, I'm very happy I got that cable through. This cable wasn't long enough, so I had to butcher this tripod light thing I got. Slightly regretting not just going slightly down the road to grab a new piece of wire, but that's life. I'm going to tape it up now. Remember, twist and tape never okay. Twist, solder, heat shrink, always okay. Guys, here's the moment of truth. Got it on reflection mode. Yeah lad. Yeah lad. Put it into reverse, see that switch is working. Yes sir. Good stuff. So I just got to adjust the clock and do the last splice and we're set. I've just had a look at a couple of the other YouTube videos that are up. So you don't have to take apart the whole back end of the car as I've shown. But you will need, or the roof, but you will need a decent snake to get the job done. And a little bit of persistence. I used a snake on the back end as well. When I was getting a couple of the wires through. I've just done the last splice. So hopefully it still works. Usually take a second to charge up. Whoop. She's all set, time is set. It looks a little bit better than that in real life because you still get some of that reflection. And hopefully, yep. But yeah, so far I just went for my first little drive as well, just before with it. I'd probably rate the product pretty much 10 out of 10. But it'd be great if this came with like just a USB on the back end. Because I'm just going to have to go to Red Dot or some discount store and get one of those double holes for it. Only way around. I think I've got one around the house somewhere, but God knows where I've put it. That's the issue. But yeah, no, great products. Fairly easy to install. I think they've made it as painless as possible. There's still going to be some splicing involved, but yeah, overall, pretty good products. Great quality screen, easy setup. Yeah, fantastic stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more similar videos.